phonographs for over 50 years. And when we started putting this out, we, you know, his collection just wasn't big enough for one auction on its own, so we have taken consignments from 4 other collectors. So there's, you know, quite a mix of collectors in here. We've tried to identify who they are, like Roger Marinkoff has been selling, you know, highlights from his collection. We identified those machines for you, and so on and so forth. But having said that, before we get started, I just thought if I could answer any questions for you, if you have any, about the machines today. And if not, Greg is going to go into the announcements, and we will we'll just get started. We do have one phonograph that's not in the auction that saw an accident. One of the black gems, it's not in here, so if you were looking for it, it's not here. One of the black gems was dropped yesterday, and the as you might imagine, the castings are broken. So, what lot? 1141, a black gem. You know, a nice machine, but oh well, it's met its demise. And that makes them a little rarer, one less black gem on the market. So, having said that, Greg, our lead auctioneer, will go through announcements, and we'll get started today. While they're working on his microphone, I will mention, of course, we have coffee and sweet rolls out by the front door, and we will have refreshments available. Thank you. I'll get started on announcements. To bid today, obviously, this is an online auction, so we'll be bidding online, and anybody does need a bidder number. Online, the charge is 23%, buyer premium with a 3% discount for cash or check. And if you were here in person, it would be 18% less 3%, which would bring it down to 15% for cash or check. Sales tax does apply. It's a multi-state, so unless you had a tax number or it's being shipped out of state, sales tax applies. And when the auctioneer says sold, it is sold, and we can't reopen it at that point. Buyers are strongly advised to have examined all the merchandise being sold as is, where is. No guarantees made, and no refunds. In the case of a reserve bid, the auctioneer will be bidding from his screen here. Against the reserve, we do not have shill bidders in the audience. We would only be bidding against reserves. We do have a ton. We've had viewing by appointment only. We had viewing by appointment, so we have a ton of absentee bids, thank goodness, and we have a lot of phone bids today, which we will be executing throughout the course of the day. And at this time, then, I'm going to turn the microphone over to Greg.
Okay. Did we finish up here? Okay. Yeah, again, just to reiterate, as Randy said, under the circumstances, we've got an influx of absentee bids. We're going to have several phone bids going on during this sale. I believe there's a couple of folks who are going to be on the sale for 100 lots in a row on the phone. Again, under the circumstances, that's just the way it is. Along with the online bidding platform here, we've got several platforms, so we'll be taking bids from there as well. But it is to your advantage to be here today, ladies and gentlemen. You get a chance to take a look at the items out here, see exactly what you're bidding on. We do pride ourselves on our descriptions and our photographs, but nothing really beats taking a look and seeing it firsthand to make sure it's exactly what you are wanting.
And to that point, Greg, it is important to mention that we did not open this to the public today. Only a select few seats were available.
Mm-hmm. Honestly, Randy, I wasn't paying attention, so I'm going to hit a few things. You might have already hit them already, but I'm going to go over them again. Again, everybody needs a bidder panel. Registration's up there. That's what we need in order to take your bid. And we do our best to see the bids out there, but get that paddle high up in here. That's what we look for, is the paddle. A wink and a nod just doesn't do it anymore. Sometimes our eyes aren't the way they used to be. So if you can use that paddle, that helps us out tremendously. If it looks like we're not acknowledging your bid, wave it around a little bit, make a little noise. We don't want to miss your bid. Again, when the auctioneer says sold, the item is sold. We can't reopen it. So get our attention with that bidder paddle. And you've done over buyer's premium tax and all that.
One thing I want to mention to everybody on the online, there was a lot of wigwag on the photograph forum about the fact that we were charging for people to store their merchandise here until they could get it, and that they perhaps should not be buying because of the storage fees, which is absolutely ridiculous. Although it is in our contract that theoretically we could charge for storage, I don't think in all the years I've been open I've ever charged anybody for storage, and some stuff is sat here a little longer than it should. So we do ask you to pick it up in a reasonable time or make arrangements, but no, we are not going to be charging you storage if you don't get your item in a week or 2 weeks or so on. Okay.
Yeah, these are unusual times. We do everything we can to oblige. Upcoming auctions, June 19th and 20th. Military items coming up. If you have any things to consign, still taking consignments for that. As you know, Donley Auction, well known in the military community. Come out and see us for that. Trying to still, and it seems to be working, is holding our auctions once a month. If you have any questions on upcoming auctions, go to donleyauctions.com for details about upcoming sales and the general goings on around here. And in today's day of social media and all that, if you can take a few minutes and leave a review about your experience here at Donley's, it helps us out. Hopefully it's a positive one. We do everything we can to make this a positive and fun experience here at Donley Auction Services. Today, lunch will be coming in about between 12 and 1 o'clock, all complimentary, so when it comes in, we'll let you know. Grab some, I don't know what it's going to be today, but grab some, help yourself, bring it up to the table, have a little something to eat while you continue bidding with us. Right now, we've got complimentary donuts and coffee in the back. Again, help yourself. No smoking in the building for the state of Illinois. If you need a cigarette, please step outside at least 15 feet from the door, and please use the ashtrays if you do choose to head out there. And last but not least, as a courtesy to your neighbor, if you got your cell phone, if you could turn it off or put it on vibrate, they always seem to go off at the most inopportune times. And with that said, let's get going here. This is a rare opportunity to buy some great machines here. Again, Randy and Mike's father Larry has put this together over the decades, and there's some pretty magnificent things here. All right, let's get going. Everybody ready down here? All right, here we go. Lot 1001, we got the Columbia cylinder phonograph. What did you give on that? Anything? 425. 425. We've been 4.5 here. Now 75. We've been 500 now. Give it a 5. Give it 500 now. Give it 500. 5 to go. Give it 5. I got 475. 5 yes? 500 I got. And a quarter. Now we're 550 right now. Give it 5.5. Give it 550. 550 now. Give it 5.5. Give it 550. Who else? 550. Any further bidding at 550 now. Give it 5.5. How about 5 1/4? Anybody 5 1/4? 5 1/4? Any further bidding? 525. Sold $500. Bidder number. Internet bidder number. 2729. Your buyer. Bidder 2729. Lot 1002. Another Columbia. Type on the cylinder phonograph here. What did you give? 200 and a quarter, I got 2 and a quarter. How about 50? Now give it 2 and a half, give it 250. 250, 75, give it 300. Now give it 3 on that 300. Now give it 3, yes, quarter here. Now half, 350. 350, now give it 3 and a half, give it 350. You want the 350? 350. Anybody else? 350. 75 here, now $400. 400 now, give it 4 to go. Give it 4, 400. You want it 4 on that, give it 4, 400 now, give it 4 to go. Give it 4, 400, now 4, yes. And a quarter I got. Now 50. 4 and a half, 450, 450. You're out, give it 450, 450. Any further bidding? 450 now, give it 4 and a half, 450. All in, all done now, give it 450. Sold a 4 and a quarter, bidder number 200, bidder 200. Lot number 1003. Got another Columbia on the disc phonograph here. What do you got? 160. I got 2 and a quarter. How about 50? Now give it 250. Actually, I've got, to break the tie with absentee, I've got 275 and 300 now. Give it 3 on that. $300. Anybody 3 now? Give it 3. 300, yes. And a quarter here. Now 50. 350. 350 now. You want it 350 here. 75. 375. Give it 400 now. Give it 4. 400 now. Give it 4. 400 now. Give it 4. 400 now. Give it 400. 400 here. And a quarter now. Give it 4 and a quarter. 4 and a quarter. 425. Give it 425 on that. 425. 425 I got. Now 450. Now give it 450. 450, 450 now. Give it 450 on that. 450. Anybody else? 450, 450, 450, 450, 450. Anybody else? 450. I got 4 and a quarter absentee. 450. Any further bidding at 450 now? Give it 450. All in, all done now. Give it 450. Sold 425. Bidder 211. Bidder 211. Lot 1004. Got another Columbia here on the disc phonograph. What do you got? Nothing? I got how much? 300. Quarter I got. Now 50. 350. Anybody want to 350 on that? Give it 350. 350 now. 350. 75 with me. Now 400 to go. Give it 4. 400 now. Give it 400 on that 400. I got a quarter. Now 450. 450 on that. Give it 450. Now 75. Give it 475. Who else? 475. Anybody want to 475? Now 500 to go. Give it 500. Anybody want to 5 on that? Give it 5. 475 is online. 5 to go. Now give it 500. $500 on that. Who else? 500. Any further bidding at 5 now? Give it 500. 500. Anybody else want to 5? We go give it 5. Last change, get 500 here. And 50. 550. Give it 5 and a half. 550 on that now. Give it 550. Anybody want to 550? 500's online. Need 50 now. Give it 550. Any further bidding at 550 now? Give it 550. All in, all done. 550. 550. Last change. Give it 550. Sold them 500. Internet bidder number 930, your buyer, lot number 1005. Got the Busy Bee cylinder phonograph. What do you got? 80. I've got 130. Who'll get 140 now? Give it 140 on that. 140 on the Busy Bee now. Get it 140. 50 here. Now 60. 160. 160 now. Give it 160. 160. One of it 160. 160 now. Who else? 160 on that now. Give it 160 on that. 160. 170. 180. Now give it 180. 180 now. Give it 180. 180. I got 170 absentee here. Need 180. Now give it 180. Anybody else 180 on that now? Give it 180. 180. Any further bidding now? Give it 180. All in, all done now. Give it 180. 180. Anybody want it 180? Sold a 170. Bidder 245. Bidder 245. Lot number 1006. Got another Columbia here on the cylinder phonograph. What do you got? Nothing? Anybody? 200 on that. Give it 2. 200 now. Give it 2 to go. Give it 2. 200. 200. Start with 2. Anybody want it 2? How about a $100 bill? Give it 100 on that. 100 to go. 100 here. 110 I got. 120. One of it 120. 120 there. 130 MCT. 140 now. Give it 140. 140 there. 150 with me. 160 to go. 160. 170 absentee. 180 to go now. Give it 180 on that. 180 bid. 190 here. Now 200. 2 there. And a quarter I got. Now 250. 250. 250. Anybody else want it 250 on that now? Give it 250. $250. Any further bidding now? Give it 250 on that. 250. Last change now. Give it 250 on that. Any further bidding at 250. 250. Sold them 225. Bidder 272. Bidder 272. Lot number 1007 on the Columbia cylinder here. What did you give on that? 50 bid 60. I got 110. Out 120 now. Give it 120 on that. 120 to go. 120. And 120 now. 130. 140. 140 now. Give it 140. 140 now. Give it 140. 140. You want it 140 now. Who else? 140. I got 130 absentee. Need 140 on that now. Give it 140. 140. Anybody else? Want it 140 on that now. Give it 140. 140. 140. All in, all done now. Give it 140. 140 now. Give it 140. Last chance on that. Give it 140. 140. All in, all done. 140. Sold 130. Bidder 200. Bidder 200. Lot number 1008 Columbia again on the cylinder phonograph. Start them at what do you got?
160.
160, 170 to go, 70 here, 180 now, get it at 180 back here, 190 I got, 200 now, to 2 there, quarter here, 250, 75 to 300, 3 and a quarter, now 350, 375 here, 400 now, get it at 4 on that, $400 now, give it 4 to go, get one of it 400, 400 here, and a quarter, 4 and a quarter I got, now 450, one of it 450, 450 now, give it 450 on that, get it at 450, 450, any further bidding now, give it 450 on that, 450 to go, give it 450, I got 4 and a quarter absentee, need 450, who else, 450 on that, give it 450, last chance now, give it 450, all done, 450. Sold them 425, they're 311, they're 311. Real quick, ladies and gentlemen, I wasn't paying attention to Randy when he went over the announcements. If you can't stay for the duration of the auction, again, please take advantage of our absentee bidding program. Rest assured, we don't start at your high bid. As you can see, we're bidding up to where they leave their high bids. So for instance, if you leave 500 on an item, we don't start at the 500. We might kick it off at 100 or 200 and bid up to that high bid that you leave. And there's a good chance you might get it below what you leave. Keep that in mind. We do not start at your high bid. We bid as if you were here when it comes to the absentee bids. So rest assured with that. What do we got? 1009? 1008A, here we go. On the Columbia Grand Cabinet, what a beauty. How many dollars on that? What do you got? No, how many dollars on that? What do you give? How about $1,000 on that? Give me 1,000 to go, get it at 1,000 now, get it at $1,000. 1,000, anybody 1,000 now, get it at 1,000, anybody 1,000, start up at 1,000 now, get it at 1,000. 750, anybody want it at 750 now, give it 750 on that, give it 750 here, 800 now, give it 8 to go, 8, yes, now 850 now, give it 850, 850 now, give it 850, 850, you want it at 850 now, give it 850, 850, 850 now, give it 850, 850 now, 900 back there, 900, you want it at 99 I got, now 950, either one, you now give it at 950, 950, 1,000 to go, now give it at 1,000, $1,000, either one, you know.
Greg, I just want to point out, this is about the only way you'll ever find one of these cabinets. Somebody's obviously made it into a vanity. It's as rare as it gets. Anybody that has ever collected Columbia cylinder machines knows these cabinets are scarce.
All right, 1,000 there, 1,100 to go, give it 11 now, $1,100. Anybody want it at 1,100 now, give it 11. 1,000 here, 11 to go now, give it 11, $1,100. Anybody want it at 11? 11, 12, new blood, 1,300 now, give it 13. 1,300 now, you want it at 13 to go, give it 13 on that, 13, 1,300. Anybody else want it at 1,300 on that now, give it 13, 13, yes, no, 13, right here, now 14. Either one, now give me 1,400. 1,400 on now, give it 14, 1,400, either one now, give it 14. 13's online, need 1,400. Either one, you now give me 1,400, you're out too. 1,300, anybody want it at 13? How about seated? You want it at 13 or 1,400? I got 13 online here, right? Yep. 13, now 1,400, give me 1,400. 14, you're out, 14. Any further going to get 1,400 now? Give it 1,400, 14. Well, last chance on that, give it 1,400. Sold, 1,300, bidder number. 1139, lot 1009, the puck cylinder phonograph here. What do you give on that? Nothing? All right, how about 100 to go? Start at 100 now, put it at 100. Well, I got 100 here, need 10 to go now. Give it 110 on that, 110 now for the puck. Give me 110 now, give it 110 on that, 10, 10, 110 to go. Give it 110, 110. Back here, 120 now, give it 120. I got 120 absentee, 130 to go now, give it 130, 130 bid, 140 I got, 150, 150 on that now, 150, 60 here, 170 now, give it 170, you're out, give it 170 on that, 170 now, give it 170, any further bid, you got 170 now, give it 170 on, 170 here, 180 now, give it 180 I've got, now 190, 190, what about 190 now, give it 190, 190, no, 190, yes, no, 190, anybody else, what about 190 on that now, 190 to go, any further bid, you got 190, 190, all in, all done, now give it 190, sold them 180, bidder 272, bidder 272, lot 1,010 here on the Columbia, on the phonograph here, the cylinder phonograph, what do you give? Nothing, how about 100? 100 here, 10 to go, give it 110, 10, 120, now give it 120, 120 with me, 130, now give it 130, 130, either one, now give it 130 on that, 130, now give it 130, 130, 150, 160, 160 now, I got it 160, 170 here, 180 now, give it 180, 180 to go now, give it 180, 170 with me, 180 now, 180 on that now, give it 180, 180 here, now 190, 190, 190 I've got, now 200 to go, give it 200, either one, you now give it 200 now, give it 200, 200 now, 200 here. here. You want them at 2 1/4, now give it 225. 225, I've been 2 1/4, now give it 2 1/4. I got 200 on this side, need a quarter, now give it 2 1/4. 225 to go, now give it 225. Any further bidding, now give it 225, 225. Anybody else want them at 225, give it 2 1/4. Sold them $200, bidder 346, bidder 346, lot 1011. On the Columbia, another cylinder here, how many dollars on that? 200 I got, quarter to go now, give it 2 1/4 here, now 250, 250, get it at 2 1/2, I'll get 250 now, give it 250, 250 to go, give it 250, you don't want it at 250 now, give it 250 on that, 250, got 2 1/4 here, now 50 to go, give it 2 1/2, 2 1/2 here, 75, 275 to go, 275, who else wants them at 275, give it 275 to go now, 275, any further bidding now, give it 275, all in, all done now, give it 275, give it 300, yes, and a quarter to go now, give it 3 1/4, 325 now, give it 325, give it 3 1/4 now, 325, I got 300 in-house, need a quarter to go now, give it 3 1/4, all in, all done now, give it 3 1/4, 325. Sold them 300, bidder 346, bidder 346, lot 1012, another puck here. Well, what did he give on that? The cash bank piece, I got 150, 60 with me, 170 to go. Now give it 170 on that, 170. Who else? 170 now. Give it 170 again, 180 to go, 180 with me, 190 now. Give it 190 on that, 190 to go now. Give it 190. Who else? 190 here, and 2 to go. Give it 200, 200 I got. Now a quarter. Give it 225. Give it 225 on that, 225. You want them at 225? 2 1/4, 2 1/4, 225 to go now. Give it 225. I got 2 here, quarter to go. Now give it 225, 225. Any further bidding now? Give it 2 1/4, 225 to go. 225. All in, all done. 225. Sold them 200 to bidder number 311, bidder 311, lot 1013. On the perfect tone. Phonograph to go here. What did he give on that? How about 250? Start at 250 on that. 250 to go now, give it 250. On the phone, 250, 250 on that now, give it 250. 250, anybody want them at 250 on that? Give me $100. Anybody 100 to go on that? 100 to go now, give it 100. 100, 100 to go now, give it 100. Anybody? 100 I got. 10 now, 110. 10, 120 to go now, give it 120. 120 now, give it 120 on that. 120 now, give it 120. 120, anybody 120 now, 30. 130 to go now, give it 130. 130 now, 140. One of it 140. 140 on that now, give it 140. 140 and 50 now, 150 on that now, give it 150. 150, you on the phone now, give it 150. 150 now, give it 150. And 160 to go, give it 160, 160, now give it 160. 160 on that, give me 160, 170 now, 170, 170 absentee here, 180 to go now, give it 180, 180 now, give it 180, on the phone here, 180, 180 now, I got 170 absentee, 180 to go now, give it 180 on that, 180 to go, 180 on that now, give it 180, 180, any further bidding at 180, I got 170 with me here, 180 to go now, give it 180, 180 on that now, give it 180 to go, give it 180, any further bidding at 180 on that now, give it 180 to go, Randy, can I see you? 180 on that, 180, any further bidding, 180. Sold at 170 to bidder 390, bidder 390. Lot 1014, Brunswick, on the Model T console here. What did he give on that? How about 250 on that? Now give it 250. Start at 250. Anybody want them at 250 now? Give it 250. Give me $100. Anybody 100 to go now? Give it 100. 100 up front. 10 to go now. Give it 110. 110 now. Give it 110. 10. 110 on that. Who else? 110. Give me 110 on that. 10 here now. 120. 120. What about 120 now? 120 bid. 130 to go now. Give it 130. 130 now. Give it 130. Yeah, 120 in house here. Need 130. 130 now. 140. 140 to go. Give it 140. You're up now. Give it 140. 140 now. Give it 140 on that. 140. Any further bidding now? Give it 140. 140. All in, all done now. Give it 140. 140 to go now, give it 140, all in, all done now, give it 140. Sold, 130, internet bidder number
965.
965. where are we at here? 10, 14? 14 or 15? All right, 10, 15. On the silver tone, up right here with the spider legs here. How many dollars on that? 150, 60 to go now, 160 on that, 160 now, give it 160, 50 here now, 160 to go, give it 160 on that, 160, who wants about 160, got 150 on the line, 160 to go now, 160 now, give it 160 here, and 170 now, give it 170, 170 for the silver tone here now, 170 to go, give it 170 on that, 170 where, 170, any further bidding now, give it 170, got 160 on line, 170 to go now, give it 170 all in, all on now, give it 170. Sold $160, bidder number
946.
946, your buyer, lot 1015A, got the phonograph form here, what do they give on that? 50, started at 50 for the horn, now bid 50 on that, $50 here now, bid 50 to go, give it 50 on that, who'll get $50, anybody 50, 25, bid 25, for the horn to go, give it 25, bid 30 now, $30 on that, who'll get 30, now give it 30 to go, give it 30, now $30 where, 25 bid here, now 30 on that, now give it 30 to go, $30, any further bidding now, 30 I got, now 35, bid 35 on that, 35 I got, now 40, $40, now bid 40 to go on that, $40, anybody want to bid 40, 35 is in house, need 40 now, bid 40, and 45, bid 45 on that, $45, anybody else, 45 on that, 40's online, 45 to go, now give it 45, all in, all done, now give it 45, the last chance, give me 45, sold them $40, their number.
924.
924, lot 1015B, the Hawthorne horn, what did he give on that? 50 bid, 60 here, now give it 60 for the horn to go, now give it 60 on that. Who'll give $60, now give it 60, 50's online here, $60, now give it 60. Anybody else want to bid 60 on that, now give it 60, 50's the bid, $60, now give it 60 on that. Anybody else want to bid 60, the last chance now, give it 60, $60 to go, 60 to go. Sold them $50, bidder number. 970.
If you're in-house, remember, you're gonna get a great chance on horns today because horns are too big and expensive to ship.
There you go. Lot 1017, got the big trolley credenza here. What do you give? How about 200 to start now? 200 now, give it 2 to go on that now, give it 2. Start them at 200. On the credenza here, give it 200. Anybody 150 where? 150 on that now, give it 150. 150. Anybody want 150 now, give it 150. $100. Anybody 100 to go now, give it 100 on that now, give it 100. 100. 150 right here, and 160 to go now. 160, what about 160? Now give it 160. 150's online, who'll give 160? Now 160 on that. 160 where? Now give it 160. 160, all in, all done. 160 on that now, give it 160. Any interest at 160 now, give it 160. The last change, 160. Sold at 150, bidder number
965.
965, lot 1020, got the Gilbert. Console phonograph, and I got 100 on that. 10 now, 110 to go. Now give it 110, 10, 110 now. 110 to go, 110, 10 yes, 110 to go. 120, 130 now, 130, 130, 140 here. 150 to go now. Give it 150, 150 now. Give it 150, 150. I got 140 absentee, 150 to go now. Give it 150 on that. 150 now, give it 150. 160 I've got, 170 to go now. 170, one with 170, 170, you're up. Give it 170, 170 to go. Got 160 absentee here. 170, 170, any further bidding now, get it at 170, 180 with me, 190 to go now, 190 on that now, get it at 190, 190, 200 here, 2 1/4, now get it at 225, with 2 1/4 now, get it at 225 on that, 225, and 50, now get it at 2 1/2, 250, 250, now get it at 250, who else, 250, 2 1/4's online, 50 to go now, get it at 2 1/2, any further bidding at 250.
This is actually an extremely unusual machine with that trumpet style tone arm. It's got a very unusual tone arm to it and very, very scarce lowboy.
At 250, 2 1/4's online, 50 now, give it a 250 on that. Any further bidding now, give it a 250, all in, all done, 250. Sold them 225, the bidder number
965.
965, lot 1021, got the Capitol phonograph lamp and shade here. What a beauty that is. How many dollars on that? Nothing? Start with 1,000. Anybody want to put 1,000 on that? Give it 1,000 there. I've got 11 here. How about 1,200 now? Give it 12 to go on that. 1,200 now. Give it 12 on that. 1,200 here. 13 with me. 1,400 now. Give it 14. 14 back here. 15 with me. 1,600. You want to put 16 to go now? Give it 1,600. 16 here. I got 16 in house. 17 back there. 1,800. Either one. You now give it 18. 18 with me. 1,900. You want to put 19? 1,900. 1,900. Either one. You now give it 19. I got 18 here. Need 1,900. 19 in-house, 2,000, $2,000, you want them at 2,000, out of it 2,000 with me, 2,100, either one now, give it at $2,100. Anybody want them at 2,100? I got 2,000 with me, need 21 back there, 22 here, now 2,300, $2,300 now, give it 2,300, you want them at 23, 4 now 5, is it 2,500? 2,500, is that a yes or a no? 2,500, give it 25, give it 2,500 on that now, give it 25, yes, no, 25, you want it at 2,500, 2,500, 25, 6 here, now 2,700, 2,700, 27, give it 2,700, 2,700, anybody want it at 2,700 on that now, give it 2,700, last chance, you're out, now give it 2,700, any further bidding, now give it 2,700, all in, all done, now give it 27 to go, 2,700. Full 2,600, bidder 49, bidder 49. Lot number 1022, got a duplex, phonograph cabinet. What did he give on that? 150 here, 60 to go now, 160 back here, 170, 170 yes, 180, 180 to go now, give it 180, I got 170 next in, need 180. I got 180 here, 190, 200, 2.25, now 250, 275, bid 300 now, give it 3 now, bid 3. $300 now, 3 there, 3.25, now 350. 350, one of it 350, 350, 3.25 is the bid here, need 350 to go, now give it 350, 350 now, any further bidding at 350 now, anybody else, one of it 350, last chance on that now, give it 350. Sold at 325, bid at 345, you buy a bid at 345, lot 1023, got the Columbia disc phonograph here, how many dollars on that? 200, and a quarter to go now, give it 2.25 now, look at 225 on that. 225 and 225. I got 225 in house. Need 250 right here. Now 275. Either one. You now give it 275. 275. 275 and 3. I got 3 here. Now a quarter. 3.25. 3.25. 3.25. 350. 375 now. Give it 375. 375. You want them at 375 now. 375. Either one. You now give it 375. I got 400. Now a quarter. 4.25. 425, one of it 4.25, now give it 425, 425, 425, yes, 450 I got, now 475, 475 no, 475, 475, 450 absentee here, 475 now, give it 475, you're out, now give it 475, 475, last chance now, give it 475, any further bidding now, give it 475, sold them 450, bidder 343, bidder 343.
We're having a little problem in that the online people can't see that screen. They see the screen. So what we're going to do is actually turn this row of lights off across the front here, and it'll only probably help you see the screen even better, but so you know what's going on.
Okay. Yeah, actually, now that you mentioned, I can see the screen on the screen down there now. All right, lot 1024, got the Talkaphone disc phonograph. What do you got? 300, and a quarter right here, now 350 to go, give it 350, 350 for the Talkaphone, give it 350 on that now, give it 350 to go, give it 350, 350 here, and 375 now, give it 375 with me, now $400, you want it at 4 to go, give it 400, $400 now, give it 4 on that, 400 to go, give it 400 I got, now 4.25, and 450 now, give it 450, 450 now, give it 450, 450, 450, you're out, give it 450, 4.25 is here, 50 to go, either one you now, give it 450, 450, 450, any further bidding now, give it 450 on that, 450, last chance now, give it 450. Sold 425, that are 245, that are 245. Lot 1025, Columbia, on the cylinder phonograph here, what do you got on that? How about 100? Start at 100. I've got 100. Need 10 to go. Get it at 110 on that. 110 to go. Get it at 110 now. 10, 110 on that. 110 here. 120. One at 120. 120. 130. I've got 140. Either one you now. Get it at 140 on that. 140 now. Get it at 140 to go. Get it at 140. I got 140 in house. Need 150. I've got 150 absentee. Need 160. 160. 160 here. 170 with me. Now 180 to go. Get it at 180. 180 on that now. Get it at 180. 180. 190 now. 200. Now get it at 2 on that. $200 now, give it 2 to go. You want it at 200? Now give it 200 now. Give it 200. I got 190, 200, 200 back here. 2.25. Now 50, 250. One of the 250. Either one you now give it 250 on that. Yes, no, 250, 250, 75 here. Now 300 to go. Give it 300. You want it at 3 now, give it 3 to go. $300 on that now. No, 300. Anybody want it at 300 to go now? Give it 3. All in, all done now. Give it 300. The last change now. Give it 300. Sold them 275, bid of 311, bid of 311. Lot 1026, who's on the phone here? Lot 1026. Somebody on the phone for this? Ah, okay. Lot 1026, Edison Banner Home Cylinder Phonograph. What did he give on that? I've got a 140, 50 now. Give it 150 here. Need 160, 160, 170 here. 180 to go now. Give it 180 on that. 180 now. Give it 180, 180, 190 with me. Now 200, 200 and a quarter here. 250, 250 on that now. Give it 250, 250 now. Give it 250. I got 2 and a quarter absentee. Need 250 on that now. Give it 250 to go. Give it 250. How about you on the phone? Give it 250 on that. 250 now. Give it 250. 2 and a quarter I've got here. 50 now. Give it 250. 250 on that. Last chance now. Give it 250 on that. 250 to go. Anybody else want it 250? 250 now. Give it 250. Any further bidding now? Give it 250 on that. Give it 250. Sold them 2 and a quarter. Bidder 211. Bidder 211. Lot number 1027. The oak 5-door cylinder record cabinet. What a beauty that is. How many dollars on that? I'm at 200. Get it at 2. Back here, quarter here. Now 50. 250, 75. Give it 300 now. Give it 3 for the cabinet now. Give it 3. I got 3 and a quarter. Now give it 3 and a quarter. Who wants it at 3 and a quarter? I got 300 right here. Quarter to go now. Give it 3 and a quarter. 325. You want it at 325? 300 online. Quarter to go now. Give it 325 on that. 325. Any further bidding at 325? Beautiful cabinet there at 325. Anybody want it at 325 on now? Give it 325. 325. 325. Last chance on that now. Give it 325. All in, all done. 325. Sold $300. The bidder number 967. Lot 1028 to the oak. 6-drawer cabinet here. How many dollars on that? 200. I got 2 here. Need a quarter. Now 225, 250 here. Now 275, 300. I got 3 and a quarter now. Give it 325, 325, give it 350. Who wants them at 350? Now give it 350. Anybody want them at 350? 3 and a quarters in house. Need 50 now. Give it 350 on that. 350 now. Give it 350. Who wants them at 350 for the cabinet here? 350 and 75. Give it 375 on that. 375 to go. Give it 375. I got 350 online. 75 now. Give it 375. Give it 375. Who else? 375. All in, all done now. Give it 375. How about the phone? I've got 375 here. Need 400. You want it at 4? He beat you. Need 400. Now give it 4. 400 to go now. Give it 4. 400. 375 online here. Need 400. Now give it 4 on that. 4 to go. Give it 400. All in, all done. 400. 400 to go. Last chance on that. 400. Sold them 375. The bidder number
967.
967. Lot 1029. Got the oak 5-drawer cabinet to go here, and I've got 200. He'll give 2 and a quarter to go. Give it 225 on the cabinet now. Give it 225. Give it 250 here. Now 75. 300. I got 3 and a quarter now. 3 and a quarter and 350. Now give it 350. Who wants them at 350? Now give it 350 for the cabinet now. Give it 350. I got 3 and a quarter in house. 50 to go now. 350 on that now. Give it 350. Who else? 350 now. Give it 350. 350. Last chance on that now. Give it 350. Sold 325, bid at 349, bid at 349, lot 1030 on the Edison Fireside phonograph with the horn there. How many dollars on that? Started at 150 right here. Had 160 to go. Give it 160 on the phonograph now. Give it 160. I got 160. You guys figure it out. 170 to go now. Give it 170. And 180 now. 180 on that now. Give it 180 to go. 180 bid. 190. 190 where? 190 to go. Give it 190. Anybody else? One with 190. Got 180. 190 in house. And 2 to go now. Give it 200 on that now. Give it 2 to go. I got 200 in house. Need 2 and a quarter. You want it 225? Give it 225 on that. I got 250. How about 75? Either one. You 275? 275 right here. Now 3 to go. Give it $300 on the Fireside now. Give it 300 on that. He'll give 300 now. Give it 3 to go. I got 275 online. 3 to go now. Give it 300. Any further bidding now? Give it 3 on that. 3 to go. The last change give me $300. Sold 275. Bidder number 1050. Lot 1035. Got the mahogany 6-drawer cabinet. Well, I've got 200 here. How about a quarter? Now give it 225. On the cabinet, 225, 250 with me. Now 275 on that, and 3 with here. 3 and a quarter now. Give it 325 on that. 325 up to 325 now. Give it 325. You want it at 325. I got 300 absentee. 25 to go. Now give it 325 on that. 325 to go. Give it 325. Who else? 325 now. 325. All in, all up. Give it 325. The last chance. Give me 3 and a quarter. Sold them 300, a bidder 245, bidder 245. Lot 1036, got another beautiful cabinet here, oak 5-drawer. I've got 200, need a quarter to go. Give it 300 and a quarter back there, 350, 375, a bit 400 and a quarter, 4 and a quarter, now 450, 450 bid, 75 back there, 550, now 600, 650 back there, 700. You want them at 7 to go now? Get them at 700, 700 now. Get them at 7 to go. Get them at 7. I got 650 in back there. Need 700 now. Get them at 7 to go. $700. Any further bidding at 7 now? Get them at 7 on that. $700.
This cabinet actually, when it was bought, did have a Columbia McDonald on it.
700. Anybody want them at 7 to go on that? 700. 650's in house. Need 700. All in, all done now. Get them at 7 to go. $700. Sold them 650. Bidder, no, yeah, I do.
Oh, I thought he was on those.
No, I do. He was, yeah. Bidder number 348, is it? Bidder 348. Lot number 1037, the oak 6-drawer record cabinet, another beauty here. Well, I've got 200. Who'll give 2 and a quarter? 250, 75 with me, now 300. Anybody want them at 300 on that now? Give it 3 for the cabinet. $300, now give it 3 here. Quarter now, and 350. You want them at 350, 75 to go. Now give it 375 on that. 375, give it 400 to go. 400 in-house, and a quarter now. Give it 425 on that. 425, give it 4 and a quarter now. 425 to go. Give it 425. You want them at 425? I got 400 in-house, 425, and 450. 450 to go now. Give it 450. Who else? 450. Any further bidding now? Give it 450 on that. I got 4 and a quarter right here. Need 450. All in, all up. 450 to go. Give it 450. Sold 425. Their number. That's you. No, I'm sorry. 425 to bidder number.
Clerk it to 800.
800, here we go. Lot 1038, we got another Edison fireside cylinder phonograph with wooden horn here. A lot of interest here with absentees. And to break the ties here on that, $1,000. Who'll give 1,100? Now give it 1,100 on that now. Give it 11 to go. Anybody want it at 1,100? Got 1,000 absentee. Need 1,100 now. Give it 11 to go. 1,100. What a beautiful piece there. Need 1,100 to go now. Give it 1,100. Anybody want it at 11 now? Give it 11. 1,100. Anybody else want it at 1,100 to go now? What a beautiful piece here again. 1,100 to go. Got 1,000. Absentee need 1,100. Now give it 11 to go. Anybody else want it at 1,100 on that? 1,100. Last chance on that now. Give me 1,100. 11 to go. Anybody else want it at 1,100? Sold $1,000. Bidder 49. You're right. Bidder 49. Lot 1039. Got the Edison Model D here on the cylinder phonograph. What do you got? I got 250. Who gives 75? I've been 275 on that. 275. 300. And a quarter now. Give it 325. 325. I've been 3 and a quarter. 350 here. Now 375. You want them at 375? 375. I've been 375 on that now. Give it 375 and 375. 400 I got. Now a quarter. You want them at 425? Give it 4 and a quarter on that now. Give it 425. Anybody else want them at 425 on that now? 425 to go. Give it 425. 400 with me. Quarter to go. Now give it 4 and a quarter. 4 and a quarter bid. Now 450 right here. And 475. You want them at 475? Bid 475 on that now. Give it 475. You're out now. Give it 475. Anybody want them at 475 to go now? Give it 475. 475. Anybody else want them at 475? Last chance, 475. Sold 450 to bidder 311. Bidder 311. Lot 1039A. Got the Hawthorne nickel silver horn. Give me $50 on that. 50 and 60 where? $60 on that now. Give it 60 to go. Who wants it at 60? Now give it 60 back here. And 70 where? $70 to go now. Give it 70 on that. Anybody want it at 70? 70's here. 80 to go now. Give it 80 on that. 80 for the horn. You want it at 80? I got 70 online. 80 in-house and 90 now. Give it 90 to go now. $90 on that. Who else? 90? Anybody want them at 90 on that now? 80's the bid. Need 90. Now give it 90. I got 90 in-house here. Need 100. 100 to go now. Give it 100. I got 100 here. Now 10. What about 110 to go now? Give it 110 on that. 110. Who else? 110 to go now. Give it 110 on that. 100's online. Need 10 now. Give it 110 on that now. 110 to go. Give it 110. 110. All in, all done. 110 in back. Now 120. 120. Who else? 120 on that now. Give it 120. 120. Any further bidding now? Give it 120 on that. 120 I've got. Now 130. Want about 130? 130 for the horn to go. Give it 130. I got 120 online. 130 now. Give it 130. 130 bid. Now 140. 140 here. And 150 to go. 150 on that now. 150. No. Okay. I need like. I need 140. I got 130. Get rid of 130. 130. 140. Now get 140. Now I got 140. Now 150. You want it at 150? 150. I got 140 right here. Now 150 to go. Give it 150 now. 150 on that now. Give it 150. 150. All in, all done now. Give it 150. 150. The last change now. Give it 150. Sold at 140. Internet better number. Clerk at 800.
Yeah, just
Clerk at 800 there. Lot 1039B, got the all brass phonograph horn. Started with $50 on the brass. Get it at 50 on that 50 bid. 60 where? Now get it at 60 on that. $60 to go. Now get it at 60. And 70 where? $70 for the horn now. Get it at 70. 60's online. 70 to go out. 70 there. 80. $80 to go now. 80 I've got. 90 where? $90 for the horn now. Get it at 90 on that now. Get it at 90 to go. Get it at 90. $90. Who wants it at 90? 80's online. 90 to go now. 90 there. And 100 to go now. Get it at $100. 100 for the horn now. Get it at 100 on that now. 100 to go. 100. 90's online here. 100 to go now. Get it at 100. 100. 100 here. And 10 to go now. Get it at 110. 110 on that now. Get it at 110. 110. 110. Who else? 110 now. Get it at 110 on that. 110 to go. Get it at 110. All in, all up. 110 to go. Get it at 110. Last chance. Give me 110. Sold $100. Internet better number.
1195.
1195, 1039C. Got the Edison gem horn here. Started with 50 and 60. 60 for the horn now. Who wants it at 60? Now for the gem horn here. Now give it 60 on that. 60 bid. 70 where? $70 on that. 70 to go. 70 there. 80 to go. $80 on the horn now. Give it 80 to go. $80 where? $80. Anybody else? 80 to go. 70 is the bid here. 80 to go now. $80 on that. Anybody else? 80 now. Give it 80 on that. 80 to go. Last chance. Give me 80 to go. $80. Sold $70, the bidder number.
1027.
1027, lot 1040, got the Victor Victrola, beautiful mahogany cabinet there. How many dollars on that, Ed? Well, to break the ties here, actually, on that, 1,200. Who'll give 1,300 to go? Give it 13 on that. $1,300. Anybody want to put 13 on that now? Give it 13 to go. Give it 13. 1,300. 13 I got. 14 I got. 1,500 now. Give it 15 on that. Who wants it at 15 to go? Now give it 15 on that now. 15 bid. $1,600. You want it at 16? 1,600. You want it at 16? Beautiful piece there at 1,600. 15's online. Need 1,600. 1,600 to go. Now give it 16 on that. Now give it 16. 1,600. Now give it 16 on that. 16. Anybody want it at 16 on that now? Give it 16. 1,600. 16 I got. Now 1,700. You want it at 17? 1,700. 17 now. Give it 1,700 on that now. Give it 17. 1,700. 16 in now. 17 now. Give it 1,700. 1,700 now. Give it 17. All in, all done. Anybody else want it at 1,700? 1,700. Last chance on that. Give it $1,700. Sold them 1,600, bid of 343, bid of 343. Lot 1041. Here we go. On the schoolhouse, this phonograph here. How many dollars on that? At well, again, to break the ties here, I'm at 2,300. He'll give 2,400. He'll give 2,500. Now give it 25. He'll give $2,500 on that now. 25. You want him at $2,500 on that now? Give it 25. $2,500. Now give it 25. Give it 2,500. 24. I got 5. Give it 2,500. Now give it 2,500. 25. Anybody want it at 25? Give it $2,500 for the schoolhouse. Now give it 2,500. 25. Any further bid to get $2,500 now? Give it 25. 2,500. Now give it 25. Any further bid to get 2,500 now? Give it 25. All in, all done now. Give it 2,500. 25 to go. Sold at $2,400, bidder 49, bidder 49. Lot 1042, got another Victor tabletop here. What do you give on that? With the matching base. 200 there, quarter here, now 50. 250, now give it 250 to go on that. 250 where? Give it 250. You want it at 250 now. For the set here, give it 250. I got now 275. 275 with me. Now 300. You want it at 3 to go? Give it a 3 on that now. Give it a 3. 3 I got here. Now 3 1/4. I got 3 1/4. Need 350. Either way, now give it a 350 on that. 350. Now give it a 350. 350. You want it at 350? 350 now. Give it a 350 on that now. 350. You're out now. Give it a 350. Anybody else want it at 350? 350. You got 3 1/4. 50 to go now. Give it a 350 on that. 350, 75, 375 to go. Now give it a 375. Anybody else? 375 on that. 350's online. 75 now. Give it a 375. All in, all done now. Give it a 375 on that. 375. Well, last chance now. Give it a 375. Sold 350. Bidder number 800. Lot number 1043, got another Edison S10 here. Take a look at that. Again, to break the ties here, I'm at 350. We'll give 375. We'll give 375 on that. 375. Who else wants them at 375 to go now? Give it 375. Anybody want them at 375? I got 350 absentee. 75 to go now. Give it 375 on that. 375. Anybody else want them at 375 on that now? Give it 375. 350 to bid here. 75 to go now. Give it 375. Any further bidding now? 375. All in, all done now. Give it 375. Sold 350 to bidders, 70 bidders, 70. Lot number 1044, Edison, diamond disc here, and I've got 300. Who'll give 3 1/4? 3 1/4 on that now, 3 1/4 to go. Get him at 325, 325. Who else? 325 on that now. Get him at 325, 325, 350 here now, 375, 375. You want him at 375? I got 350 here now, 375 to go now. 375. I'll get 375 on that. Who else? 375, 375. Anybody else? Want him at 375 to go? Get him at 375. Well, last chance now. You're up. Give it 375. Last chance, 375. Sold 350 to bidder, 70, bidder 70. Lot 1045, got another Victor tabletop here. What do you give on that? Start at 80, 80, 90 with me, $100 bill now, get it at 100. 100 on the tabletop now, get it at 100 on that. $100 bill, 100 there, 110 I got, 120 now, get it at 120 on that. 120 to go, get it at 120, 130 with me, 140, 140 to go, now get it at 140 on that. 140, 140, 150 I got, 160 now, 160, you want it at 160 on that now. 160, 160, 170 is absentee, 180 to go now, get it at 180 on that. 180 now, get it at 180, 180 bid, 190 with me, now 200, get it at 200 to go now, get it at 200, now get it at 200 now, 190 absentee, 200 now, get it at 2 on that, $200 to go, get it at 200 now, get it at 200, last chance now, get it at 200, all in, all done now, get it at $200. Sold 190 bidder, 70, 190 bidder, 70. Lot number 1046. Got the Columbia Graffinola. How many dollars on that? Again, to break the ties here, I'm at 120. Who'll get 130? 180, 190. I got 200 here. Need a quarter. Get him at 2 1/4. Now get 2 1/4. At 50. Now give him at 250. 250 to go. Now give him 250 on that. 250. Who else? 250. 2 1/4 is online. 50 to go now. 250 now give him 250. Who'll give 250? At 75. Now give him $275. 275 on that. 275. Give him 275. Anybody want him at 275 on that now? 275 to go. Give him at 275. All in, all done. 275. 250 is online. 75. Now give him at 275. Last chance, 275. Sold him 250, bidder number
1158.
1158, lot 1047, Edison, 8080, diamond disc to go here, and to break the ties here, I'm at 3 1/4. Who gives 350? Now get him at 350. 350. Who? Anybody want him at 350 on that? Got 3 1/4. 50 to go. 350. 375. I got now 400 to go. Get him at 400 on that now. 400 on the diamond disc now. Get him at 400. And a quarter now. Get him at 4 1/4. 425. I'm at 425. Who wants him at 425? I'm at 425 now. 425. Anybody else want him at 425 on that now? Get him at 425. 425. Anybody 425 on that now? Get him at 425. Who else? 425. I'm at 4 1/4. Last 10. I got 400 online. Need a quarter to go now. Get him at 425. Any further bidding now? Get him at 425. Oh, really? Are you up still? Okay, I got 400 here. Need a quarter now. Get him at 4 1/4. I'm gonna have to sell it to him. 4 1/4. Now get him at 4 1/4 on that now. Get him at 425. 425. Anybody want him at 425? Last chance now. Get him at 425. You guys good? You got any bids? I got 400. Need a quarter. I'm gonna sell it to him. Otherwise. Last chance? Yes, no? Okay, 425, last chance, get it at 425. Sold him 400, right here, bidder number 911 is your buyer. You guys all good? Okay, lot 1048 got the Edison Amarola. On the cylinder phonograph here, what do you give that again? Here to break the ties on that. 160, we'll give 170 to go. Get him at 170 on that. 170 now. Get him at 170 to go. Get him at 170. 170 where? 170. Who wants him at 170? Now get him at 170 on that. 170 to go now. Get him at 170. 170. 170. Anybody want him at 170? Now get him at 170. Last chance on that now. 170. 170. All in, all done. 170 to go. Get him at 170. Sold them 160, bid of 343, bid of 343. Lot 1049 got the Kimball up right here at, I've got 70. Who give $80? Anybody 80 to go on that now? Give it $80. Anybody 80 now? Give it 80 to go, $80. 70 here, 80 where? 80 to go on that. 80, 90 here, $100 bill. Give it 100, 100 now. You want it 100 to go now? Give it 100. And 10, 110 to go now. Give it 110 on that. 110 to go, 10 there, 120 to go, 120 and 130. 130 where? Give it 130. 130 and 140 to go now. Give it 140 for the upright here. 140 and 50. 150 to go now. 150 on that. 150. Who give 150 now? Give it 150. Got 140 online. 50 to go now. 150 on that now. 150 there. 160 now. 160 to go. Give it 160. 160. Anybody else? 160 on that. 150 is the bid. 160 to go on that now. Give it 160 and 170. 170. 170 for the phonograph here. 170 where? Give it 170. 170. Any further bidding now? Give it 170 on that. 170. Last change now. Give it 170. Sold 160. Bidder number
982.
982. Your buyer. Okay, Jerry. Lot 1050 on the photograph here. What did he give on that? 100. Actually, I've got 180. Now 190 to go. Give it 190 on that. 190. Who else? 190 there. 200 to go now. Give it 2. I got it. Add a quarter now. Give it 2 and a quarter. 225 on that. 225. Give it 250. Who give 250? Now give it 2 and a half. Give it 250. 75 where? 275 to go. Give it 275 on the toy phonograph here. Now give it 275 on that. 275 where? Give it 275. 250s online here. 75 where? Now give it 275. Any further bidding now? Give it 275. Give it 275 on that. 275. Last chance now. Give it $275. 275. Sold them 250. The bidder number
1178.
1178. Lot 1058. Got the Lindstrom record collection here. Started at 20. 20. Anybody in the collection? I got 25 of it, 25. Now 30 for the bunch to go. Give it 30 on that. Now give it 30. Who wants it 30? Now give it 30 to go. $30 way. Now give it 30. Anybody want it 30 now? Give it 30 on that. 25 right here. 30 to go now. $30. And for the 30 I've got. Now 35. 35 bid. 40 for the whole bunch there. Give it 40. 40 to go now. Give it 40 on that. $40 to go. Now give it 40. Any further bidding now? Give it 40 on that. 40. $40. Last chance now. Give it 40. Sold them $35. Bidder number
1011.
1011. Lot 1051 on the Verona. Toy phonograph here. What did he give? And well, I've got 300. Who give 3 and a quarter? Now give it 325 on that. Give it 325. Give it 3 and a quarter. Who give 325? Now give it 325. Got 300 here, quarter to go now. Give it 3 and a quarter. 325. Give it 325 on that now. Give it 325. Anybody else want them at 325? Give it 3 and a quarter now. Give it 325. Anybody else want them at 325? I got 300 here. 25 to go now. Give it 325. For 325 I got now 350. Anybody else want them at 350 on that now? Get them at 350. 350 where? 3 and a quarter right here. 350. Who wants them at 350 now? Get them at 350. Haul in all done now. Get them at 350. Sold them 3 and a quarter. Bidder number
800. Oh, 952.
952, your buyer.
We had a question. We never saw all these toys in your museum before, and the toy phonograph collection is another collector. So if you're buying Larry Donley machines today, the toys were not part of his collection.
That's right. Still a beautiful collection back there. Hope you had a chance to take a look at it there. Lot 1051A on the Bell Children's Phonograph Record Collection. Started with 20 for the bunch. $20. 30 right here. And 5 to 35 for the whole bunch there. Get it at 35. You want them at 35 to go. Get it at 35. Who wants them at $35? Now get it at 35. I got 30 in the line here. 5 to go. Get it at $35. Now get it at 35. 35. Any further bidding at 35 now. Get it at 35. 35. Last chance now. Get it at $35. Sold $30. Bidder number 800. Your buyer bidder 800. Lot 1052 got the Genola toy phonograph here. What did you give on that? 100 to go. Give it 100 on that. 100. I got 10 now. 110 to go. Give it 110. 10 now. 110 to go. Give it 110. 10 here. Now 120. 120 on that now, get it at 120, 120 now, get it at 120, and 130 now, 130, 130, 40, 140 on that now, get it at 140, 140, 140, 150 now, get it at 150, 150 now, get it at 150, for the toy now, get it at 150, 150 now, get it at 150, and 160 now, 160 on that now, get it at 160, for the toy now, get it at 160, and 70 now, get it at 170, 170, 170, 180 to go, now get it at 180, 180, now get it at 180 on that now, get it at 180, 180, 180, now 190, 190 and 2 to go, either one, you now give you 200, need a little bit more, guys, need 200 on that now, give it at $200, now give it at 200, not quite yet, folks. Need 200 on that. Either one, you now give me 200, 2 to go, give it 200. Not quite there yet, folks. We're going to pass on that. But if you have any questions on that, I want to make an offer, see Randy on that. Lot 1053, got the Octophone, toy phonograph there. What did he give on that? I've got 275. Give it 300 now, give it a 3 on that. $300 now, give it 3 to go. Give it 300. Anybody 3 there, and a quarter to go now. Give it 3 and a quarter. 325, give it 3 and a quarter now. Give it 3 and a quarter I've got. Now 350. One of the 350, 350, 350, 350 I got. Now sell at 350, 75 here. Now 400 to go. Give it 400 now. Give it 4. Either one, you now give me 400. Now give it 4 to go. Give it $400. You want it at 4. Now give it 400 now. Give it 4 to go. Give it 400. Not quite there on this one yet either, folks. Need 4 to go. Give it 400, 400, now give it 400. You want it at 4 to go, give it 400. The last chance on that, give me 400 to go, give it 400. Again, not quite there, pass on that. If you want to make an offer, see Randy on that. Lot 1053A, all the Golden Children's phonograph records here. Nice collection there. Started with 20 to go, give it 20. 25 to 30 now, give it 30. And 5 to 35 to go, give it 35 for the whole collection there. Give it $35. 35. You want it at 35, give it 35 on that now. Give it 35, give it 35, 35. You want it at 35 now. Give it 35, 30 right here. 5 to go, give it 35. Any further bidding now, give it $35. Sold $30. The bidder number 987. Lot 1054. Get the bingo phone on the toy phonograph. And wow, a lot of interest here to break the ties on that. 4 1/4. Yeah, 4 1/4. How about 450 now? Give it 450 on that. 450 to go. Give it 450. 450 now. Give it 450. 450. We're not there. I'll tell you that, folks. 450. You want them at 450? 450. You want them at 450 on that now. Give it at 450. 450. 450. Anybody want them at 450 to go now? Give it at 450. 450. You want them at 450 now. Give it at 450. 450. Anybody want them at 450 to go now? Give it at 450. Not there, folks, on this one. Not today. Pass on that. And again, I'll say it again, if you want to make an offer, any interest in that, see Randy. Lot number 1055. Another toy phonograph here to go. What did he give on that? I got 3 1/4 to go now. Give it 325 on that. 325 to go. Give it 325. You want it at 325 now. Give it 325. 325 for the toy now. Give it 325 on that. 325 to 350. 350 here. 75. Give it 400 now. Give it 400 now. Give it 400 on that now. Give it 4 to go. Give it 400. You want it at 4 now. Give it 4 to go now. Give it 4. Yes, no, 400 1/4 now. Give it 4 1/4. Now give it 425. 425 again, folks. We need some more on these toys here. 4 1/4. Now give it 4 1/4. 4 1/4. 425. You want it at 425. Again, pass on that. If you want to make an offer, I'll say it again. See Randy on that. Lot 1056. The Gamafola toy phonograph here. What did he give on that? I got 3 1/4 to go. Now give it 325 on that. 325. 325. Now give it 325 on that. Now give it 325 for the toy. Now give it 325. 325. Anybody 325? Give it 350 now. Give it 350. 350. 350. Anybody 350 on that now? Give it 350. 350. Pass on the toy. Lot 1057, another Gamafola here. What did he give here? How about 250 on that? 250 to go. 275 of it. 300 now. Give it a 3 on that. 300 to go. Now give it a 300. Give one of the 3 now. Give it 300. 300 1/4 now. Give it a 3 1/4. Give one of the 3 1/4 now. 325 now. Give it a 325. Give it 325. Who else? 325 on that now. Give it a 325. 325. Who else? 325. Anybody want it at 325? Last chance now. Give it a 325. 80 interest at 325 of it, 3 1/4, all in, all done, 325. Sold $300, a better number.
1007.
1007, lot 1058, got another big ola on the toy to go here at 250 on that 75 now, 275 to go, get it at 275, and bid 275 now, 275 and 3 to go, now get it at 3. $300, now get it at 3, 300, now get it at 3. For the toy here, get it at 300 on that now, get it at 3 to go. Who get 300, now get it at 3, 300 on that now, 3 to go, get it at 3, 300. Anybody want it at 300 now, 3 there and a quarter to go now, get it at $325. 325, anybody else want it at 3 and a quarter now, get it at 325 on that, 325, and 3 and a quarter now. Anybody want it at 3 and a quarter? 300 online here, quarter to go now, get it at 3 and a quarter. Who else? 3 and a quarter, now get it at 3 and a quarter. All in, all done. 325. Sold 300. Bidder number
1195.
1195. Lot 1058. On the child's phonograph record collection here. What will you give? I've got 200. Give me 2 and a quarter on that now. Give it 225. Give it 2 and a quarter now. 225. Give it 2 and a quarter now. Give it 2 and a quarter on that. 225. 225 on the records now. Give it 225. 225. Give it 250 now. 250 on that. Give it 250. 250 now. Give it 250. 250 and 75. Give it 275 now. Give it 275. 275 for the records now. Give it 275. 275. Not there yet, folks. Need 275 on that. 275. Not today for the records. Pass on that. Lot 1059. On the Bigola. Another toy to go here. What do you give on that? At 250. Now 275 on that. 275 for the toy. Now give it 275. Give it 275 on that. 275 now. 300 to go. Give it 300 on the phonograph. Give it 300 now. 300 where? Now give it 3 to go. Give it 3. Anybody want it at 300 on that now? Give it 3. 300. 300 for the toy now. Give it 300 to go. Give it 3. 300. You want it at 3 now. Give it 3 to go. Give it 300. Anybody else want it at 300 on that now? Give it 3. 300 on that. Give it 3. 3 to go. Last change, 300. Pass on the lot. Lot 1060. Get another big old lot here. And on the toy to go at 275. With 300 to go now. Give it a 300 on that. 300. On the 300 I got. 3 and a quarter now. 3 and a quarter. For the phonograph now. Give it a 325. Give it 3 and a quarter. Now get it to 325. 325 for the toy. Anybody want it at 325 on that? 325 to go. 325. 325 for the toy here, get it to 325. Who else? 325 on that, 325. All in, all done now, get it to 325. Sold $300, bidder number 1201, lot 1061. On the Saffron, toy phonograph here. Again, a lot of interest here to break the ties, and on that, 200 and a quarter to go. Get it at 2 and a quarter now. Get it at 220, 225. Look at 250 here now. 75 on that. 275 and 3 to go on that now. Get it at 300. 300. You want them at 300 on that now. Get it at 3 for the toy now. Get it at 300 now. Get it at 3. 300. You want them at 3 on that now. Get it at 3. 300 now. Get it at 3. Anybody want them at 300 on that now? Get it at 3 to go. Get it at 3. 300. Any further bid? Get 300 on that now. Get it at 3. On the photograph now. Get it at 300. You want them at 3. Anybody else? 300. Pass on the toy there. Give it 1062. Got the Leonard Mueller toy phonograph here. On that. Start at 100 on that now. Give it 100 to go. Give it 100. 100 I got it. 10 now. Give it at 110. 10. 110 on that now. 10, 20, 120 to go now. Give it at 120. 120. 120 on that now. Give it at 120. 120 now. Give it at 120. 120 now. Give it at 120. 120. Anybody else 120 on that now? 120. 120. As you probably guessed, we're not there. Not even close. 120. Now give it at 120 on that. 120. Now give it at 120. 120. 120. Any interest at 120 on that? 120. Pass on the lot. Lot 1063. Another toy phonograph to go here. What did he give on that? How about 350. Now 375 on that. Give it to 375 for the toy. Now give it to 375. 375 on that. 375 and 400 to go. Now give it to 4 on that. 400 now. Give it at 4. 400 now. Give it at 4 to go. Give it at 4. 400. Anybody want it at 4 on that? Give it at 4. 400 now. Give it at 400 for the toy now. 400 now. Give it at 4 to go. Give it at 4. 400. Anybody else want it at 400 on that now? Give it at 4. 400. 400. Again, we're not even close on that, folks. Pass on the lot. And if you have any interest, again, see Randy on that. He'll take care of you. Lot Lot 1064, got the Nifiola toy phonograph here at 200 on that now, give it a 2 to go, give it a 2, 200 I got, and 2 1/4 now, give it a 225, give it a 225 on that now, give it a 225, and 250 now, 250, 250, 75, give it a 300 now, give it a 3 on that, 300 now, give it a 3 to go, give it a 3 now, $300, you want it a 3 now, give it a 3 to go. Anybody else want it a 3 on that now, give it a 3, 3 to go, give it a 3, 300 here, and a quarter to go now, give it a 3 1/4, 3 1/4, 3 1/4, now give it a 3 1/4 now, give it a 325, give it a 325. Anybody else want it a 325? 325 to go now, give it a 3 1/4. I got 300 here, quarter to go now, give it a 3 1/4, 3 1/4, all in, all done now, give it a 3 1/4. Last chance on that now, give it a 3 1/4. Sold 300, bidder number 930, lot 1065? 1065, got another toy to go here. What did he give on that? 200 on that now, give it a 2 to go. 200 now, give it a 2 on that now, give it a 2, 200, start with 200. $200 on the toy now, give it a 2, 200. You want him a 2 to go now, give it a 2, $200 now, give it a 2, 200. Anybody want to start with a 2 on that now, give it a 2 to go, give it a 2, 200 now, give it a 2, 200. Any interest at 200 now, give it a 2, 200, start with 200. Pass on the lot. Lot 1066, got another German toy phonograph here. What did he give on that? At 275. Give it 300 now, give it 300 on that now. Give it 300. Anybody 3 to go now? Give it 300. 300. Anybody wanted a 3 on that? 3 to go for the German toy here. Give it 300 now. 300 now, give it 3 to go, give it 3 on that now, 300 where? 300, anybody 3 to go, give it 3, pass on the lot. Lot 1067, another Pingola here on the toy at 200, start up at 2 to go, give it 200. Anybody want the 200 to start now, but the 2 to go, now give it 2 on that, $200, anybody 2 here, and a quarter to go, now give it 2 1/4. 225, with the 2 1/4 now, give it 2 1/4 on that now, 225, who else? 225, with the 250, now give it 2 1/2, with the 250 on that, 250 now, give it 250, 250, now give it 250, 75, give it 300 now, give it 3, 300, you want it 3, either one now, give it 300 now, give it 3 to go, 300 on that now, 300 now, give it 3 to go, 300, you want it 3 now, give it 3, 300, 300, 300 to go, either one now, give it 300, 3 to go. Not today, pass on the lot. Lot 1068, Leonard Mueller here, on the toy phonograph here, start him at 200 on that now, give it a 2, 200, 200 now, give it a 2 to go, give it a 2, 200, on the phonograph now, give it a 2, 200, now give it a 2 to go, give it a 2, start him at 200, now give it a 2, you want him at 200 now, 200, anybody want him at 200 now, give it a 2, 200, pass on the lot. Lot 1068A, the Mimosa record collection here. How many dollars on that? At 200 to go for all the records here. Start up at 200. Now give it a 2 on that. 2 to go. Give it a 2. Now give it 200. 200. Start up at 2. Anybody want it a 2 for all the records to go? Now give it a 2. Now give it a 2. 200. Now give it a 2. 200. Now give it a 2. All the records. 200. You want to open them at 200. Now give it a 2. 200. Start up at 2. Now give it a 2. 200. Pass on the lot for the records here. Lot 1069. The Quinola toy phonograph here. What did you give on that? And again, start up at 200. On the toy now, with 2 to go. Get it at 2, 200, 200, 2 and a quarter to go now. Get it at 225, 225 with a 2 1/4 on that now. Get it at 2 1/4, 2 1/4. You want it at 2 1/4 now. Get it at 225, 225 with a 250 now. Get it at 250, 250, 250 on that now. Get it at 250, 250 now. 250, bit of a 250 on that. 250 to go now. Get it at 250, 250 now. Get it at 250 on that. 250. Anybody want it at 250? At 75 to go now. Get it at 275, 275. Anybody want it at 275 on that? 275, bit of a 3 to go now. 300 now. Get it at 3, 300 now. Bit of a 3, 3 to go. Get it at 3, 300. Not today on that one. Pass on the lot. Lot 1070, another gramophone toy phonograph here at 200. Now get it at 2. Start at 2. Now get it at 2 on that. 200 to go. Now get it at 2, 200. Start at 2. You want it at 2 on that. 200. Now get it at 2, $200. 2. Start at 2 on that now. 200. Now get it at 2, 200. 2 and a quarter to go. Get it at 2 and a quarter. 225 on that. Now get it at 225. Here now 50. 250. 250 to go. 75 now. 275. Get it at 270. 300 now. Get it at 3. 300 on that now. Get it at 3 to go. Get it at 300. 300 now. For the phonograph now, get it at 300. You want it at 3 now, get it at 300. 300 now. Get it at 3 on that now. Get it at 3, 300. I need 3. Now get it at 300 on that now. Get it at 3 to go. Get it at 3, 300. Now get it at 3 to go. 300. 300. Last chance on that. 300 to go. Need 300. Pass on the lot. Lot 1071, another German piece here. How about 200 to go? Get him at 2, start him at 200. On the German piece here, 200 to go now. Get him at 2, 200 now. Get him at 2, 200 now. Get him at 2, 200. Start him at 2. Anybody want him at 2 on that? 2 for the toy to go. Get him at 200. 2 to go. 200. Pass on that. Lot 1072, another toy to go here. With the children playing and dancing, graphics on the side there. Take a look here. How about 200? Start him at 2 on that. Now get him at 2 for the toy here. Get him at 200. Now with the 2 to go. Get him at 2. Start him at 200. Now anybody want him at 2 to start? Now get him at 2 on that. 2 to go. Get him at 2 on that. 200. 200. 200. Now get him at 2 to go. And a quarter. Now get him at 2 and a quarter. 2 and a quarter. 2 and a quarter. Now get him at 2 and a quarter. 2 and a quarter. 50. Now 50. 250 to go now. Get him at 250. 250. 250. 250. 250, need more than that, guys, 250, now get him at 250, 250 on that, now get him at 250, pass on the lot, 1073, another German piece here, start him at 200, 200 on the toy, now get him at 200 on that, 200 now, get him at 2 to go, get him at 2 now, $200, anybody 2, start him at 200 for the toy, now get him at 2, in the back, and quarter, now get him at 2 and a quarter, now get him at 225, 225, get him at 2 and a quarter, now get him at 2 and a quarter, 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 50, now 250, one at 250, there's 75, get him at 275 on that now, 275 on that now, get him at 275, get him at 275 now, 275, you want him at 275, 250's in house, 75 to go now, get him at 275 on that, 275, any further bidding now, get him at 275, get him at 275, all in, all done now, get him at 275, get him at 275, sold 250, bidder number 356, you buy a bidder, 356, lot 1074, the Camiola. Another toy to go here. Start him at 200 on that. 2 to go. Get him at 2 now. Get him at 200. Start him at 200. Now get him at 2. 200 on that. Now get him at 2 to go. 2 there and a quarter to go. Now get him at 2 and a quarter. Now get him at 225. 225. Get him at 2 and a quarter. 250. Now get him at 250 on that. 250. Now get him at 250. 250. Now get him at 250 on that. 250. 250 and 75. Get him at 275. Now get him at 275 on that. 275. 275. 275, either one now, get him at 275 on that, 275, a little bit more guys, need 275 on that, 275, all in, all done, 275, pass on the lot, lot 1075, another toy phonograph here, $200 on that now, get him at 2 to go, get him at 2, 200, now get him at 2 to go, get him at 2, 200, 2 now, get him at 2, start him at 200, on the toy now, get him at 2 on that, get him at 2, 200, now get him at 2 to go, 200, you want him at 2 now, get him at 2, 200, start him at 200, pass on that, lot 1076, the Saffron, toy phonograph now, get him at 200 on that, 225, get 2.5 on that now, get him at 250, 250 now, 250 to go, get him at 250, up front 75, get 275 now, 275 on that now, get him at 275, 275 now, you want him at 275, get him at 300, 3 there, and a quarter, now get him at 3 and a quarter, 325 on that now, get him at 325, we have 300 in house, quarter to go, now 325 there, now 350, you want him at 350, 350, 350 bid, and 375 to go now. Get him at 375 on that. 375. Get him at 375. We got 350 in house. 75 to go now. Get him at 375. All in, all done. 375 up at 400. 400 on the toy now. Get him at 400. 400. You're up. Get him at 400. 375's online. 400 now. Get him at 4 to go. Get him at 400. Any further bidding now? Get him at 400. Sold at 375. The bidder number 943, lot 1077, the National Band, toy phonograph there at 200. 200 for the toy now, get him at 2 to go, get him at 2 now, get him at 200. 200 now, get him at 2, start him at 200 now, get him at 2, 200 now, get him at 2 to go, get him at 2, 200 now, get him at 2, need 200 there, get him at 2 to go, get him at 200, anybody want him at 200 to start now, get him at 2, 200 now, get him at 2, 200, any interest at $200, 2 to go, pass on the lot. Lot 1078 gramophone toy here at 200. 200 for the gramophone now, get him at 2 on that. 200 now, get him at 2. Start him at 2 for the gramophone now. 200 where? 200 on now, get him at 2. 200. Any interest at 200 now, get him at 2 to go. Get him at 2. 200 now, get him at 2. Pass on the toy there. Lot 1078A. Little Tots record collection. Start him at 50 for the whole bunch there. 50 bid, 60 where? 60 for the lot now, get him at 60. Got 50 online, 60 to go now, 60 back there, 70 now, get him at 70 on that, $70 to go now, get him at 70. 60's in house, 70 to go now, 70 to go now, get him at 70 to go, $70. Anybody want him at 70 on that now? Get him at 70, 70 to go. Last chance on that now, get him at $70. Sold $60, bidder number 356, bidder 356, lot 1079, 11 Mueller Leonard Mueller Lemophone. Here we go on the toy to go. How about 300 on that now? Start at 3 to go for the lot now. Bid at 3 to go on that now. $300. 300 on that. Get it at 3 to go. Get it at 3 now. Bid at 3. Don't get 300. Start at 3 to go now. Need 300 to start. Now get it at 3 on that. 3 and a quarter here. 350 now. Get it at 350 on that. 75. Bid at 375 on that now. 375 to go now. 400 to go. Get it at 4. 400 now. Get it at $400. 4 to go. Need 400 on that now. 4 to go. Get it at 400. 400 to go. Get it at 400. 400. Now get it at 4 to go. 400 on the toy. Now get it at 400. 4 to go. You need 400. Now get it at 4 to go on that. $400. 400 now. Get it at 4. 400 now. Get it at 4 to go. Get it at 4. 400. Any interest at 400 on that now? Get it at 4. 400. Not today. Pass on the lot. Lot 1080. Got the Victor toy phonograph here. What do you give on that? I got 300. Need a quarter to go. Now get it at 3 and a quarter. 325. Get it at 325. On the toy now. Get it at $325. 325 where? Now get it at 325. Get it at 3 and a quarter on that now. Who'll give 325? Anybody else? Want it at 3 and a quarter to go now. Get it at 325. Any further bidding now? 325. 325. Last chance on that now. Get it at 325. Anybody want it at 325? Sold 300 to bidder 89, bidder 89. Lot 1088. Peter Pan record collection. Big group there. What did you give on that?
20.
Now I got 20. I got 5 here now, 30 to go. Give it a 30 on that now. Give it a 30 for the whole 30 back here. 35 I got. Now 40. $40. You want to put 40 on that now. Give it a 40 to go. 40 on that. Give it 40. 40 to go now. Give it a 40 on that. I got 35, 40 there. 45 here. Now 50. For the whole bunch. Want it at 50? $50 on that now. Give it a 50 to go. Give it a 50. 50 here. $60. 60. I got 60 here. Need 70 to go. Either one. Now give it 70 on that now. Give it 70 to go. $70 for the whole group now. Give it 70. 60 absentee. 70 to go now. $70. Any further bidding now? Give it 70 on that. $70. Last chance at 70. Sold 60 to bidder 89. Bidder 89. Lot number 1081. The console toy phonograph here. Take a look at that. And I've got 250, 75, 300 to go. Give it 300 on that now. Give it 300. Anybody want it at 300 now? Give it 300 for the console here. 300 there. 25 now. 325 to go now. Give it 325. Who'll give 325? 3 here. Quarter to go. Give it 3 and a quarter now. Give it $325. 325. Who else? 325 on that now. Give it 3 and a quarter. Got 300 here. 25 to go now. Give it 325 on that. 325 to go now. Give it 325. Any further bidding now? Give it 325. All in, all done. 325. Give it 3 and a quarter. Sold 300 to bidder number
946.
946, lot 1081A, the Playtime record collection here at $20 for the whole bunch there. 20 to go, start at 20 for the records now, 20 there, 5 to 25, and 30 now, give it 30 for the bunch, 30 bid, 35 where, now give it 35 on that, 35 to go, now give it $35, 35 there, now 40 for the whole group there, give it $40, anybody want it at 40 now, 40 to go, got 35, we'll give 40 on that now, give it 40 to go, $40 where now, give it 40 to go, now give it 40 on that, all in, all done, 40 right here, hit 45 to go now, give it $45, 45, any further bidding, 45 to go, 45, last chance on that, give it $45. Sold at $40, bidder for 351, bidder 351, lot 1082, got a nice, hard to find, Stolarwick toy phonograph here, take a look at that. You got it in? 1,000 there, how about 12?
The two Stalwart toys were made in 1903 and 1904 by Stalwart Chocolate Company. They were premiums, and one of these machines actually came with chocolate records.
You still have them?
Both machines have records. I'm not sure which is which, but this one, I believe, comes with a stack of wax records, 2, 3, 4, whatever's in there. And I believe it is the other one that has the single chocolate record with it.
All right. Yeah, this 1904 piece is the one we're selling right now. What do you give on that? Again, I've got 1,000, I've got more than that here. I got 35, 36, 37, 3,900. Now 4,000 to go. Give it 4,000 on that. Give it 4,000 to go. 4,000 on that. Give it 4,000 on that. Anybody 4,000? 4,000. Who's on the phone here? 4,000. 4,000, 42.50 now, give it 42.50. 4,250 now, give it 42.50. 42.50, 42.50, 42.50. Who's on the phone? 42.50 and 4,500 now. Give it 4,500 now. Give it 45 to go. Give it 4,500. 4,500 now. Give it 45. Give it 45. 4,500 now. Give it 45 on that. 4,500. For the 1904 piece here, $4,500 on, now get it with 45 on that, 45, how about the other phone here, 4,500, now get it with 4,500, 4750, now 4,750 to go, get it with 4750, 4750 now, get it with 4750, 4750, 4750, 4750. How about the phone over here, 4750, anybody else, want it with 4750 on that, 5,000 to go, get it with 5,000, 5,000 now, get it with 5,000, 5,000, 5,000 now, get it with 5 on that, 5,000 to go, need a little bit more on that, guys, we're almost there, need $5,000, 5,000 on that, get it with 5,000, now get it with 5,000 here, 5,500, 5,500, 5,500, 5,500 on that, get it with 5,500. How about 5,250? Will that help you? 5,250 now. Get it at 5,250. 5,250. 5,250. Now get it at 5,250 on that. 5,250. 5,250. I got 5,000 here. Need 5,250. Now get it at 5,250. Anybody else want it at 5,250 on that? Get it at 5,250. 5,250. Last change now. I'm going to sell it to him. 5,250. Last change. 5,250. Sold him $5,000. Bidder number 930 your buyer. 1083, you got the other one, the 1903 stalwart. Eureka, this is the one with the chocolate?
Yes, it has one single record with it, which we believe to be chocolate.
All right, there it is. Take a look at that. What do you get here?
I have not tasted it.
No, this is, again, a lot of absentee bids here. I've got 4,000. Now I need 4,250. 4,250 on that. Now get it at 4,250 on that. 4,250 now. Get it at 4,250 now. Get it at 4,250. 4,250 now. 4,500 now. Get it at 4,500. 4,500 on that now. 4,500 on that now. Get it at 45. Get it at 45. 4,250 now. 45. 45. 45 now. 40. I need 4,750. 4,750 now. 40. And now 5,000. Need 5,000 on that. Get it at 5,000. 5,000, now get it at 5,000 on that, get it at 5 to go, get it at 5,000, 5,000, now get it at 5,000. How about the phone on this side? Get it at 5,000, now 5,000, I got 5,500, 5,500, 5,500 on that now, get it at 5,500, 5,500, now get it at 55. We'll drop it for you too, 5,250, want it at 5,250?
These are the rarest two phonograph toys around. I mean, plus the condition on these toys is just superb, phenomenal, fantastic, or, you know, what else can you say? The gentleman that owned this collection only bought the best.
Rare opportunity here. I need 5,250. I got 5,000 on the phone here. Need 5,250. Now get it at 5,250. 5,250. Anybody else want it at 5,250 on that? 5,250. 5,250 to go. Last chance on that. Get it at 5,250. All in, all done. Now get it at 5,250. Sold them $5,000. Bidder number 87 your buyer. Bidder 87. Lot number 1083A. Got the Madam Hendren phonograph dollar here. What did you give on that? Give me a $100 bill. 140 I got. 150 to go now. Give it 150 on that. 150 now for the dollar. Go give it 150 on that. 150 now. Give it 150. Who else? 150 got 140 right here. Need 150. 150 for the dollar. Now give it 150 on that. 150 to go. 150. 160 now. 160 for the dollar. Now give it 160. Who give 160? Need 160 on that. 150's online. 60 to go now. 160 on that. Any further bidding? 160 to go now. 160 and 170 now. Give it 170 on that. 170 now. Give it 170. 170 where? Get it at 170, 170, and 180 for the dollar now. Get it at 180, 180. Anybody else? 180 on that now. Get it at 180, 180, 180. Last chance on that. 180 to go. 180 right here. Now 190, 190. Anybody else? 190 to go now. Get it at 190, 190 on that. 190. All in, all done. Now get it at 190, 190 to go. Sold them $180. The bidder number 1149. Lot 1084, the Mickey Mouse talk ejector, the gramophone and projector here. What a neat piece that is. Take a look at that. To break the ties on that, 275. With 3 to go. Now give it 300 on that now. 300 on the lot to go. Give it 300. Anybody want to put 300 on that now? Give it 3 to go. Give it $300. 300 now. Give it 3 on that. 3 there. And a quarter to go now. Give it 325. 325. Anybody else want to put 325 on that? 325 here, and 350. 350 to go now. Give it at 350. Who else wants it at 350? I got 350 here. Now 375. Give it 375. You want it at $375. 375 I got. Now 400. 4 to go. Get it at 400. 375 the phone. 400 now. Get it at 4 on that. 400 to go. Now get it at 4 for the gramophone and projector. $400 now. Get it at 400 on that. 400. 400. Any further bidding now. Get it at 400. I got
We all know these show up, but they're always in parts. They're not beautiful mint like this, you know, with film strips in the record. I mean, it's totally ready to go.
At 400, need 4 to go. 375 the phone. Need 400 on that now. Get it at 4. 400. Now get it at 4. Any further bidding? 400 now. Get it at 4 to go. Sold them 375. The phone bidder number
88.
88 your buyer. Lot 1084A. Little Wonder phonograph there. Take a look at that. How many dollars on that? 200 to go. 275 of it, 300 down. 3 there and a quarter to go. Get it at 3 and a quarter now. 325 of it, 3. If you want it 350, 350 there. 75 now. Get it at 375 to go. Get it at 375 on that. 375 I got. Now 400. You want it at 4? 400. 4 bid and a quarter to go. Get it at 4 and a quarter. 425 on that. Get it at 425. 400's in-house. Need a quarter to go. Now get it at 425. 425 at 450 now. 450, you're up, get it at 450, 450 on that now, get it at 450 right here. Now 475, 475 for the Little Wonder, give me 475 on that, 475 with 5 to go, now give it at 500. On the lot here, give it at 5 to go, give it at 500, 500, 5 to go now, give it at $500, 500, now give it at 5, any further bidding now, give it at 5 on that, 500, the last change now, give it at 500. Sold at 475 to bidder number 1178, lot 1084B. A nice collection of the Little Wonder records here. What do they give? 25, 35 are all of them there. Now 40 to go. Get it at 40. 40 I got. 45 there. Now 50. $50 on the records now. Get it at 50 to go. 50 there. 60 now. Get it at 60. $60 for all the records there. Get it at $60 now. 60 to go. Who wants them at 60 now? Get it at 60 on that. $60 now. Get it at 60 to go. Get it at 60. $60. Any further bidding now? Get it at 60. I got 50 online. 60 to go now. Get it at 60. Sold at $50, the bidder number
4482.
4482, lot 1085, the Auction Grand Disc phonograph here. What did he give on that? 750, 800 to go now, 8 there, 850 to go now, 850, 900 now, give it 900 on that, now give it 9 to go, I got 9, you want them at 950, 950, yes, and 1,000 to go, give it $1,000 on that, $1,000, now give it 1,000, and 1,100, 11 to go now, get it $1,100, 11 to go now, 1,100, I got 1,000 online, need 1,100 now, get it 1,100 on that now, 11, you're up now, get them at 1,100, 11 to go, get them at 1,100, 11 to go now, get them at $1,100, thousands online here, need 1,100.
We've just started a run of Roger Marenkov machines, and of course, those of us who know Roger, he just only collected premium pieces. These came out of his home, and again, Roger got stuff that was right out of homes. He didn't restore stuff or finish stuff and everything. He only bought choice pieces.
I need 1,100, get 1,000 online, 11 back there, 1,200 now, give it $1,200. Anybody want them at 12 now? Give it 12 to go, give it $1,200. 11 is in-house, 1,200, now 1,300. You want them at 13? 1,300 now, give it 13 to go, give it $1,300. 12's online, need 1,300, now give it 13 on that. 1,300 online, give it 13. Any further bidding now, give it 13 on that. 1,300, 13, yes, no, 1,300. 13, I'll give you a second, 13 there, now 1,400. Give it 1,400 to go now, give it 14. 13's in-house, 1,400, 1,400. Any further bid, 14 there, now 1,500 to go. Give it 15 on that. 15, you're out now, give it 1,500. Anybody else want it 15 on that? 15, the last chance now, give it 1,500. Was that a yes? 15? 15, sold them, $1,400, bidder number 911, your buyer. Lot 1086, got the mahogany Sonora grand phonograph here. How many dollars on that? 600 there, and 650. Now give it 650 to go. Who gives 650? Now give it 650 on that now. Give it 650. Who gives 650? Got 600 online, 50 to go now. Give it 650 on that. 650 now. Give it 650. Who else? 650. Anybody want them at 650 now? 650, 650. Haul in all of them now. Give it 650 on that. And the last change now. Give it 650. Sold $600, bidder number 946, lot 1087. Got the Edison Model E phonograph with the horn there. And who's on the phone here?
Mike Donley?
You on the phone for this one?
Mike should be on the phone with,
They, I'm sorry, they did, let me get it up.
Sure, absolutely. Yeah, that is just
Well, it's a good opportunity to mention that we photographed Roger's machines sitting on the cabinets the way he had them in his home, but you're bidding on only the photograph for this auction. The cabinet is the B lot right after it. So again, these next machines, when you see them on a cabinet, you're only bidding on the machine, not the cabinet below it. That'll be the next bid. Next
Online
lot.
people, did you catch that, online people? What you're bidding on is the machine only, the cabinet is not included. It's the next lot. You're bidding solely on the Edison home cylinder Model E phonograph with the horn. Cabinet does not come with this, does not. You all set, Mike? Okay, here we go, lot 1087. And what do you give? I've got 750. Who give 800 up? And I'll give it 8 on that. Even better. I got 1,700. You want it 1,800? 1,800 now. Give it 1,800 to go. Give it 1,800 on that now. $1,800. I got 17 online. Need 1,800 to go now. Give it 18. 1,800 on now. Give it 1,800 on now. Beautiful piece there. Have 1,800 to go now. 1,800. Who give 1,800? I've got 1,700 bid. Need 1,800 to go now. Give it 18 on that. 1,800 on it. Now give it 18. 1,800. Any interest at 1,800. Now give it 18. 1,800. Last chance on that. 1,800 to go now. Give it 18. 18. 1,800. Sold. $1,700. Internet bidder number.
905.
905 your buyer. Lot 1088. Got a yoke 6-drawer cylinder record cabinet here. What do you give on that? I got 300. Who'll give a quarter now? Give it 3. Go ahead now. 50. 350 to go now. Give it 350 here. 75. Give it 375. 375. Got 350 on this side. 75 here. Now 400 there. 4 and a quarter now. Give it 4 and a quarter. 425. You're doing it. Now give it 425. 425. Give it 4 and a quarter. I got 400 seated. Need a quarter here. Now 50. 450 there. 475. Give it 475 on that now. At 475 and 500. Now 50. 550. Now give it 550. How about 5 and a quarter? Will that help you? 5 and a quarter. 525, 525 on that. Get it to 525, you're up. Get it to 545. Any further bidding at 525 to go now. Get it at 525. Anybody else want it at 525? Sold at $500. Bid at 349. Bid at 349. Lot 1089. Got the Edison mahogany cylinder phonograph with the wood horn. Again, this does not come with the cabinet. It's just the phonograph with the horn. And to break the ties here, I'm at 18, 19, I'm at 1,900. Who gives $2,000 on that? Get it at 2,000. 21 I got. 2,200 now. Get the 22 back here. I got 22. I'll take the 2,250. How about 2,300? You want to put 2,300? 2,300 now. 25 here and 2,600 now. But with 2,600 to go. Now give it 2,600. 2,600 on. 2,750 here. How about 3,000? 2,800. Let's go there. $2,800. Now get it at 2,800 and 29 to go. Get it at $2,900. Now put it at 29 to go. Get it at 2,900 now. $2,900. 29 here. Now $3,000. 3,000. I got 3,250. Now get it at 3,250 to go. Get it at 3,250 on that. 3,250 now. Get it at 3,250. 3,250. 3,250. Now get it at 3,250 right here. And 3,500 to go now. 3,500. You want the 35? 3,500? 3,500 now. Give it 35 to go. Give it 3,500. 3,250 is the bid. Beat 3,500. Now give it 35 on that. 3,500. 3,500. All in, all done now. Give it 3,500. The last chance on that. Give me 3,500. Now 3,750. 3,750 and 4,000 to go now. Give it 4,000. 4,000 on. Now give it 4,000. On the lot to go. Give it 4,000. You want it at 4,000 to go now. Give it 4,000. I got 3,750 bid. Need 4,000. 4,000. All in, all done. 4,000 to go. Last chance on that. Give me $4,000. Sold. 3,750. Bidder number
959.
959. Your buyer. Lot 1090. You got the mahogany 6-drawer cabinet here. What do you give? I got 300. Who gives 3 and a quarter? Now give it 3 and a quarter. 325. Give it 325 on that. Now 350 to go on that. 350 now. 350. 75. Give it 400 now. Give it 4. 400 now. Give it 4 on that. 4 there and a quarter to go now. Give it a quarter. 4 and a quarter. 4 and a quarter. Now give it 425. You want them at 425. Give it 4 and a quarter to go. Give it 425 on that. 425, give it 425. I got 400 here, quarter to go, now give it 425. Who else? 425. Any further bidding now? Give it 425 here. Now 450, 450, 450. Anybody else? Want it 450 on the cabinet now? Give it 450, 450. Now 475. 475, you're out, give it 475. Who else? 475 on that. Any further bidding? 475, 475. Sold at 450, bidder number 911. Your buyer, lot 1091. Got the Victor photograph with the yoke horn here. Does this come with the base on it?
No. The next lot.
All right, you're bidding on the phonograph here. Take a look at that. What did he give? 1,200. How about 1,300? 13, 1,400. You on the phone? Need 1,400 on that. 14 here. 15 to go now. Give it 15. And 1,600 now. Give it 1,600. 1,600, 16, 1,700 now. Give it 1,700 now. Give it 17. 1,700. 1,700 now. Give it 17. I got 1,600 seated. Need 1,700 now. Give it 1,700. 1,700 now. Give it 17 to go now. Give it 17. No, you're out. 1,700. Any further bidding now. Give it 1,700. I got 1,600 in-house here. Need 1,700. 17, 18 to go now. Give it 18 now. 19. $1,900. You want it 19 to go now. Give it 19 on that. 1,900. 18's online. Need 1,900. 1,900 to go. Give it 1,900 on that now. Give it 19. 1,900. 19. Any further bidding? Get 1,900 on that now. We'll give 1,900. Need 19. Any further bidding now? Give it 19. Last chance. 1,900. Sold at $1,800. The bidder number 1156. 1092. Got another oak record cabinet here. What did he give on that? I got 3. He'll give a quarter. Now give 3. Now 350. 350 on that. Get him at 350. 350. 75. Give him 375 on that now. 375. You want him at 375. 350's on this side. 75 to go now. 375. It'll be 400. Either one. You now get 5. I got 400 in house. Need 4 and a quarter. 4 and a quarter. Now get him at 4 and a quarter. I got 400 on this side. Quarter to go. Now get him at 4 and a quarter now. 425 to go. Now get him at 425. Anybody else want him at 425 on that? 425 to go. Now get him at 4 and a quarter. 400's a bid. Quarter to go. Now get him at a quarter. 425. All in, all done. 425. You go down. 425. I got 400 in-house, need a quarter to go, get it at 425, any further bidding now, 425, look at 450, now 475 on that, 475, look at 475, 475, last chance on that, get it at 475, now 500, and 50, get it at 550 on that, 550 now, get it at 550, 550, 550, anybody else, want it at 550 on that, last chance now, get it at 550. Sold a 500, bid of 349, bid of 349. Lot 1093 on the Columbia. A Sterling phonograph here with the wood horn. Mike, does this come with the cabinet?
I don't think any of them.
None of them do. Okay, it's just the phonograph you're bidding on here. And 1,000, I got 1,100 to go. Get it at 11 now, get 1,100 on that. 1,100, 11 here. I got 11 in house. 1,200 now, get it at 12, 1,300 now, get it at 1,300. 1,300 now, get it at 13. 13, I got 13 in house. Need 1,400. 14 now, get it at 14. 14 there now, 1,500. 15 there, 1,600. 1,600 to go, give it 16 on that. $1,600 now, give it 16. 16. Any further bidding at 16. I got 15 over here. Need $1,600. 16 on that now. 16 here. Now 1,700. 17 is bid. 1,800 to go now. Give it 18 on that. $1,800. Now give it 18. You want it 1,800. 17's in house. 1,800. 18 now. 1,800. Any further bidding now. Give it 18 on that. 1,800. Any interest at 18 now. Give it 18. 18 there. Now 19. 19. You're out. Give it 1,900. 18's online. $1,900. 1,900 now. Give it 19 on that. 19. Anybody else want about 1,900 on that? Last chance on that. Give me $1,900. 19 to go. Sold at $1,800. The bidder number
1144.
1144. Lot 1094. We got another oak cabinet here. Starting at well, I got 3 and a quarter. We'll get 350 on the cabinet. Get him at 350 on that. We're on lot 1094 here. And I got 3 and a quarter. Need 350 on that. Anybody want him at 350? 350. Get him at 350 for the cabinet now. Get him at 350 on that. 350. You want him at 350? Give me 350 on that. Get him at 350. Are you good over here? 350. 350. Anybody want him at 350? 3 and a quarter. Now 50 to go. Get him at 350. 350. 350. Anybody want him at 350? Are you on the right lot here? Okay, 350, now I need 350 on that, get it at 350, 350, 350, and 75 to go, get it at $375, 375 of it, 375 now, get it at 375, who else, 375 now, 375, 350's online, 75 to go now, get it at 375, all in, all done, 375 to go now, get it at 375, sold at 350, the bidder number?
1077.
1077, lot 1095, got the Victor Type D phonograph here. What do you give on that? I've got, 1,000.
I've got 1400.
Even better. How about 15? Back here, 16, 17, 1800, now 19, and 2000 there, 21, $2,200, give it 2,200. 2,200, now give it 22 on that. $2,200 to go, now give it 22, 22, 21's on this side, 22, now 2,300, and $2,400. Now 25, give it 25, 2,600 there, 2,700. 27 I got, now 28, and 2,900. 29 to go, get it at 2,900. 2,900 on the now, get it at 2,900. 29, 28 up here, 2,900 to go now. 29, I need 29 on this one. 29 to go, 29 there, now 3,000, and 3,250. I need 31, how about 3,100? 3,100, 31 now, get it at 3,100 on that now. 3,100 now, get it at 3,100, 3,100. I got 3,000 right here, need 3,100 to go, now get it at 3,100. Any further bidding at 3,100 now, 31, last change, 3,100 to go. Sold $3,000, bid at 353, bid at 353, lot 1096, another oak record cabinet here at 200 now, 2 1/4 to go, get it at 225. Who wants to bid 225 on that? Get it at 225, bid at 2 1/4 now, get it at 225 on the cabinet now, get 225, bid at 250 now, get it at 250 and 75 now, get it at 275, bid at 300 now, get it at 300 now, get it at 3 on the cabinet now, get it at 300, 300 now, get it at 3 to go, get it at 300 on that now, 3 to go, get it at 300, anybody want it at 300 now, get it at 300, last chance on the cabinet now, get it at 300, all in all, 300 there, and 1/4 to go, now get it at 3 1/4, 325, you want it at 325 on the cabinet now, get it at 325, any further bidding, 325, last chance, give me 325, sold $300, bidder number 911, your buyer bidder, 911, lot 1097, Edison Model A with the painted horn and more. Take a look at that for the whole lot. 650, 700, 700. I got 750. Who'll give 800 now? Get it at 800 now. Get it at 8 to go. 800 for the lot now. Get it at 8 to go on that. $800. You want it at 8 to go? Get it at 8 on that. $800 now. Get it at 8. 800 now. Get it at 8 to go. 800 now. Get it at 8. 8 on that. Get it at 8 now. $800. Anybody want it at 8 on that now? Get it at 8. 800. I got 8 1/4. 850 rather. 850 on that now. Get it at 850. 850 now. For the lot to go. Get it at 850. 850. Who wants it at 850? Got 800 here. 50 to go now, get it at 850 on that. 850 now to go, get it at 850. The last change now, get it at 850. 850, all in, all done. 850 to go, 850. Sold $800, the bidder number. 914, lot 1098, another disc record cabinet here, started at $100. 100 for the cabinet now, give it 100 on that. Who'll give 100 to start? Now, we've got 100 to go. 100 there, 10, 110 now. 110 to go. Give me 110 for the cabinet now. 110 where? Got 100, need 10 on that now. 110 to go now, get it at 110. 110, 110, any further bidding now. 110 to go now, get it at 110, 10, 110, all in, all done. 110 to go, get it at 110 up front. 120, 120 now, get it at 120 on the cabinet now. 120, 120, any further bidding? 120.
Yep.
120 there, 130, and 140. 140 on that, 140. Who else? 140 now, 140. 130's in-house, 140 there, now 150, and 160. 160 where? Get it at 160, 160. Any further bidding now? 160 on that, 160. All in, all done, 160. Sold 150, bidder 364, bidder 364, lot 1099. Got the Oak Herzog full barrel cylinder record cabinet there. Beautiful piece there. What do you give? I got 600, 650, and he says 850 right here, you beat me. 850 I got. How about 900? 900 there, 50 to go. Get it at 950. 950 there, 1,000 to go. Give me $1,000 on the cabinet now. $1,000 bill. 1,000 here. 1,100 now. Get it at 11 to go. Get it at 11. 1,100. 1,100 now. Get it at 11 to go on that. 1,100. Who else? 1,100. Got 1,000. Need 1,100 on that now. $1,100. Anybody else?
You know, again, this needs work, it needs the interior and everything, but again, it's such a scarce cabinet restored, you're looking at $3,000, $3,500. This is truly a steal.
At 1,100, I've got 1,000 in line, need 1,100 to go. Anybody else? 1,100 on that now. 1,100 for the cabinet now. $1,100. Anybody want them at 11? Now get them at 11, 1,100, 1,100. Last chance on that now. Get them at 1,100. 1,100 to go. Sold them $1,000. Bidder number
9025.
9025. Man, this is.
You know, Columbia ATs aren't much to get excited about. We've all had them, but I'm going to take a minute and just walk this one around simply because this is what we're told is a St. Louis exposition model with all these extra designs and decals. Show the sides. This is just decaled all the way around the lids and everything. You just never see this on Columbia machines. It's so rare, so scarce. Again, it's one of Roger's machines. And I just wanted to point out, in case you've overlooked this thing, that the case has it both upper and lower. And again, try to find another. They just don't exist. They've been collected up already.
All right, again, beautiful piece. I'm glad you had a chance to pull that out so people could see it. And I've got 1,100. What do you got? You got anything? No? You know what? I think I've got my list screwed up here. This is kind of a new thing. We've got so many absentee bids on each thing. I lost my place here. This is lot 1,100, right? Okay, yeah, I'm looking at the wrong lot. I apologize.
Exactly, that's a lot, Greg.
Yeah, I'm looking at the.
Starting at 500, let's go.
Yeah, 500. Anybody 5 to go? Give it 5. Got 500 up front. 50 now. Give it 550. 600 there. 50 to go now. Give it 650. 650. Yes, 650. 700 to go now. Give it $700. 700 now. Give it 7 to go. Give it 700 on that now. Give it 700. You want them at 7 to go. Got 650. 750 now. Give it 750. 750 now. Give it 750. Who else? 750 on that. Give it 750. Any further bidding now? Give it 750. Got 700 back there. Need 50. 750. Haul that all done now. 750. Now 800 to go. Give it 8. $800 now. Give it 8 to go. Give it 8. 800. Anybody else? Want about 8 to go on that now? Give it 8. 800. $800. Any further bidding? 800. 750 online. 800.
No reserve, let's go.
800 now. Give it 8 to go. Give it 800. 800 now. Give it 8. 800. Anybody else? Want about 8? 750 bid. 800 now. Give it 8 on that. 800. Anybody else? Want about 800? 8 to go. Give it 800. Sold at 750. Bidder number 903, 1101. Got the path cylinder phonograph here. How many dollars on that? I've got 13, 14. I got 14. We'll get 1,500 on that. Get it at 1,500. 1,500 now. Get it at 15 on that now. Give it 15 to go. $1,500 on the cylinder phonograph. Get it at 15 on that now. Give it at 1,500. 1,500 now. Get it at 15. Who wants them at 1,500 now? Get it at 15 on that. 1,500 to go. Get it at 15.
And this has all three mandrels. The small and then the 2 auxiliary mandrels for it.
15, 1,500, 14, now 1,500 to go. Get it at 15 on that. 1,500 now, get it at 15 to go. Get it at 15. Any further bidding? 15 on that now. Get it at 15, 1,500, 15. Anybody else want it at 15 to go? Get it at $1,500. Sold at 1,400, bid at 311, bid at 311. Lot 1101A. The cylinder records with the wood case to go with it. Take a look at that. And 200. How about a quarter now? Get it at 225 on that. 225, up at 250, 75 now, 300 to go. 3 there and a quarter now. Get it at 3 1/4. Who wants it at 3 1/4? I got 300 in house. Quarter to go now. Get it at 3 1/4. 325. Get it at 325 on that. 325. 3 1/4 now. 325 at 325. Yes. Yes. 325 at 350. On that, 375, you want them at 375, I got 350 seated, need 75, and at 375, 375, and at 400, now give it 400, and a quarter, 4 1/4, 4 1/4, yes, now 450.